Hello everyone, it's Jazz and welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be my third and final design team card for scrapbooking with me, and we are going to do some Distress Oxide and some texture paste. So let's get started. These are the second release of the Distress Oxide colors. There's 12 in the collection, and just like the first ones, these blend like butter. So I'm starting off with a piece of 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 Bristol smooth cardstock. And I'm going to use 4 colors of Distress Oxide inks. The first one is Seedless Preserve. And I'm just using the round blending tool. And the second one is Salty Ocean. Now these two colors, I love the color that they create when they blend together, but they didn't blend as smoothly as some of the other ones. So you'll see me kind of go back and forth over that blend line a few times to smooth it out. But you just want to add a little bit more ink to your blending tool and layer them together until you get a smooth transition. And as these dry, the color will kind of fall back a little bit. It's not a big difference, but it also smooths out. So that purple is Seedless Preserves and the blue is Salty Ocean. So the next color I'm going in with is Peacock Feathers. This is kind of a medium teal color. And I do take a baby wipe and clean up between the colors so that I don't get contamination where I don't want it. And I am going to use some sort of scrap paper to hold it down so that I don't get fingerprints in my ink. And the transition between the Salty Ocean and Peacock Feathers is a lot smoother. And I think it's because there's less difference between the two shades. And then my final color is Lucky Clover. And this is a nice deep Kelly green. It's not as bright as Mowed Lawn, but I kind of prefer it. It's got a little bit more blue in it than the Mowed Lawn does. But I love how the oxides blend and blend together. It's even smoother than the traditional Distress inks. So there's the 4 colors I used again. So next we're going to go in with a stencil by Hero Arts, and this is in the Sea and Sky pair from Hero Arts, and I'm using the Sky stencil. And the glimmer paste we're going to go in with is some Nouveau glimmer paste in Moonstone. And this is a clear high glitter paste. So the medium itself is clear, but then there's a ton of iridescent shimmery glitter in it. Really pretty to use, and you will it'll pick up the colors underneath it. So you want to be careful when you're smoothing this down not to go too deep. You want a smooth layer. And then as soon as you lift that up off your paper and you set it aside to dry, you want to wash your tools, because this stuff will dry like a plastic and it can kind of ruin things. It can stuck in the nooks and crannies, and that's not fun. So moving on to this part, I have let this dry for, probably overnight, just to make sure. And then I'm using some regular chipped sapphire distress ink to go around the top edge to kind of give it more of a nighttime sky look. And then to blend out the edges without adding more ink, I've got just a clean, plain blending tool on there. And then I go around the edges. So I've got my card base. This is a cream card base from Classic Nina. And then I've got a 3/8 inch wide scrap of gold foil paper by Die Cuts with a View. And then I've got some 1/4 inch score tape around all the edges on the back of my distress ink piece. And I've got some tape runner in the middle. So the tape runner in the middle helps you to anchor it so that you get an even placement. And then you can remove the backing paper from your score tape and lay it down. And you've got your edges even, and you're not going to damage anything by getting it placed wrong. And then I've got another scrap of that same gold foil paper with a hello die that I have die cut with some stick it adhesive on the back. And that completes the card. So let me know if you have any questions. I will have everything linked to the Scrapbooking with Me shop in the description box and on my blog where there's more pictures. Let me know if you have any questions, and we will catch you guys later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.